Hello and welcome everybody, this is MoS with another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. As you can tell, the online version, or the, whatever, what am I trying to say? The ability to go online and log into the server is apparently not working at the moment. I don't know why, but it's not, so I am unable to do anything with that, so I'm not. Get some brick. Put the brick in, put these in. Trapdoors, seeds, what else? Sugarcane, sure. Anyway, I'm gonna make a little bit more food up. And then I think we're gonna get a few, yeah, I forgot about that. You can block now. It doesn't work yet, but you can block. I was gonna make a couple more picks, maybe 3 more of them. Go. And make the picks. I think I'll finish up using... Oh, I do need a shovel. Oh well. Because we're going to go a little bit of digging today. Hopefully no creepers fall on my fucking head this time. Oh yeah, I was gonna, since I can't make it the way I wanted, I'm going to build it like so. And I need to put one here just so I can get on top for a second. Oops. And I want to put a torch right in the middle, so nothing creepy crawly spawns on top. Oops, shit. Damn it, I'm out of an axe anyway. And then I'm going to make a door. Make a couple of, that just looks weird. I don't really care though. Can always fix the house a little bit. Always can fix it. Anyway, right. Take this, make a door. Make 4 sticks, which should be good for 2 of these. And I'll put this up here and put the door down there, okay. So this is what I'm thinking, at least be somewhat safe from creepies. Creepy crawlies while I'm mining. That would be a wonderful thing. Mineshaft Alpha. I'm all safe in here. Oh, duh. I also need to go make some ladders. Because I'm a fucking idiot. And I forgot all about that. It was suggested to me to make a house in each island, but I don't know how I'm actually going to do that. Or how much I'll actually do that, so that may or may not happen. 6 will not do it, so I'll take those 12 ladders, which means we can go down 12, and I'll dig out a little bit more than it is already. Okay. I think I'm going to go 1 block behind as well. Right here. Like so. This should be good right here, like this. Or should I go another one? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe if I make it wider like so, it'll be even better. 1 on each side. I think I'll do that. It'll make it look better, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, I don't really give a shit. I think we'll start digging down in a few minutes once I get some of this sorted out. Go. That's what oop, shit, that was stupid. That's not the only time I've done that, but whatever. Okay. Now it's time to dig down a little more. Actually, you know what? If I go one farther back here, it'll be square again with that in the center. So I think I'll do that. So it'll take 2 torches to light the entire area. Which is fine, I don't care. So anyway, I just got back from class. So I'm recording this right now. Just got back from class, and there was like homework due, and I had no idea what I was doing. Actually, I'm going to put the second torch there and take this one out. There we go. That should work. I had no idea what I was doing. I sort of stared blankly at the homework for a while, and finally ended up doing it, but I still really wasn't sure what the hell I was doing, and so, I mean, yeah, it wasn't terrible homework, since I sort of figured it out in the end, but ugh. It's not my favorite kind of class, let's put it that way. It is not my favorite class. In case you guys are wondering, it's like wireless communications. I'm an engineering physicist. Like, that means electrical engineering and a bunch of physics classes combined. Which, I have to say, was a good choice of major. It was very enjoyable. I learned a lot. I thought it was interesting, I guess. And I certainly think that it was like the right major for me, personally. I thought I saw iron for a second. I was like, what? Iron? It was definitely one of, like, a good choice. But right now, I'm in the search for a job, which is a bit difficult. Gotta make phone calls, gotta apply there, gotta hope that they want me, considering my GPA isn't the highest ever, at like 2.7 or whatever. I mean, for my school, that is the average for an engineer. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. It's not like the stellar kind of thing that people would be like, oh, hey, I want you in my company. Because if I get a job, then I'll be able to move in with Lucy, which, you know, Miss MOS. And eventually she can become Mrs. MOS. But that's a long way away. Even though she sometimes wishes it wasn't. You know how girls are. And yeah, she's going to watch this and she's probably going to be like, what the hell did you say that for? They don't need to know what I think. Or something stupid like that, so who knows. Either way, it'll be funny. And she'll probably want to smack me for saying that, but I don't care. That's how she is. So yeah, hopefully I can get a job so I don't have to be stressing out like I have been lately. And that sort of thing. Oh, that's another one down. Glad I made some picks. I'll make some more, if I either run out of ladder or I run out of picks, I'll go up and do more of that. Oop. Here I am. So yeah, if anybody has a job in the solar industry, totally hit me up. I'd be interested. Because that is what I want to do. Although, I would assume that most of you guys are way too young, and you would not have a job for me. Because with a job, there's some iron. Because with a job, I can get more games and in general be happy and have more things to do, and then I can actually have a server for Minecraft for all you guys who have been requesting it. I know a few of you probably want it, like to have a dedicated Minecraft server, but I can't until I get some money together to get a new computer, and then I'll use my old one, this laptop that I'm currently on, to run the server. I think that would be a fitting end for it. Although I'll also probably use it to record on my Xbox because I only have ooh, nice. Because yeah, I only have sorry, I'm not paying attention to what I'm saying because I'm too busy like mining here. Yeah, because I think it'll be easier to record because the way I do, I can move a laptop around where I can't move a desktop, which is what I want to get because it'll video process faster. So yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. And so I want to have a to use it for the new thing, but I need money to get a new computer. Since this thing is getting on in age, I mean, it'll be able to handle a Minecraft server pretty well as the only thing it does, because it'll be 4 years old soon, and for a laptop that's quite a bit old, and it will have issues at that point. It already does have issues, but I do intend to run like a bucket server or something on it when the time comes, which should be hopefully a few months after I get a job. I'll have enough money to get a server. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means you can go down one more. Yeah, I should have enough money to buy the computer and set up the server, and in general be less stressed out, because I mean, why am I even saying all this stuff? I don't know. You guys are probably like in high school or something, or in college maybe, but such is the life of a college student right now. Yes, the economy isn't the greatest, which means I need to get a job. But to get a job, the economy needs to be better. Or something to that effect. Anyway, let's go up and get some stuff. It's been quite productive already, I'm happy to say. Need more ladders and more all that stuff. At least there's no creepers right behind me, I'm happy about that. Let's go smelt some iron and make a couple of tools. Need an axe and a few more picks and put some of this cobble away. That should be good for now. Alright. Let's see, I can make 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Although actually I want to make one axe first. And then I want to make 2. And I'll go get some more wood, so I can make a few more ladders. Yes, I'm getting wood. Also, that's what she said. But okay, that was horrible. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to put you through that. Also, these are pretty shitty trees. Pretty shitty. Because they seem to, like, go on forever up there, and I'm trying to get wood here. I want wood, 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 wood. Alright. Okay, that's just weird. There we go, now I fixed the lighting. Alright, let's go get more wood. Aw, oh, fuck you, tree. I hate these trees, they suck. The kind of trees that branch out like this are a pain in the ass. Chop down when I need the room. they just suck. Whatever. Just pick up the wood and move on. Sorry if I sound congested, like, I don't know what it is, but whenever I get to school for a while, I always seem to get, like, my nose always seems to stuff up, and, like, I feel so congested, and it becomes difficult to sleep. Like, started probably last night or the night before, so I've been tired from that partially, and just partially not sleeping the greatest either. School is such a bitch. But thank God I'm almost done, and as I mentioned, jobs, so that's also not good, because I have to do that. Let's put this out. Oops. There we go. That should be good for now. Or not. There we go. I hope that everything's good now. Oh God, am I stuffed up. There we go. Okay. Which means we got 64, which I'm happy about. 64 is good. And let's see if we can get 2 more of these guys. And I think we should be good for now. I'll put, no, I guess I gotta keep that, but... Ha! The wooden planks are disappearing. It's not quite an infinite stack, although I guess it is close. So I guess I'll have to use legitimate stuff this time, but thanks to our digging effort, we found some coal, which is good. Coal is a wonderful thing. I love it. It loves me back. Actually, if you look at... Well, I guess you can't, but I can. When I look at my demographics for the channel, 40% of you are under 18. Which means I probably curse too much, but I don't care. Maybe that's half the reason why you watch me in the first place. I am 21, and so is Lucy, in case you're wondering. And actually, there's a fair contingent of people who are in the 30 to 40 range, I think, or something like that. Like, people my age don't watch it, but then the people who just have gotten jobs are like 25 to 30 and 30 to 35 or stuff watch my channel. It's kind of odd. I don't really understand that, but that's whatever at this point. Alright. More coal. Coal it up. Coal's a good thing. Alright. Now we've got all coal. Hopefully we can get low enough and we don't, like, run into lava or something. Because that would kind of suck. And it's entirely possible, and in fact, it's probably fairly likely that we'll run into coal. Now that I have enough ladders, we can reach the bottom. No problem. I think the next one's supposed to go there. I'm trying to sort of keep a system going here. I don't know how long it'll stay or how it'll work, especially considering I might end up in a giant cave or something. That's always likely. Knowing Notch. Too bad Too bad I can't throw a torch down to see like what it looks like at the bottom or something, but oh well. That's not this game, that's Terraria. So anyway, one of my friends here at school who actually knows how to program, because I don't, I gave him a game idea that he said was like awesome, and he was gonna go program it. And I don't know when he's gonna start, but I think it'll be fairly soon. He was sort of trying to learn how compilers work by programming one. And so when when we do get onto it, and like it gets into alpha or something, and just a basic playable version, I will definitely throw up a video about it. See what you guys think. Essentially, it's like a cross between cool. Minecraft and like Zelda and Civilization or something like that, where the concept of it is to become leader of your nation from the beginning of time to the end, to like as it changes from the beginning of time until whenever it happens to be, like, and technology increases, and so there's sort of like a metagame where there's two goals. You want to become leader of your nation, and then you want to take over the world, but you only have one lifetime to do it before you change to, like, say, your son or your grandson or something. And so you have to keep becoming leader of your nation before you can take over the world repeatedly. So, I mean, it was sort of like an interesting concept. The graphics won't be terribly good because the most important part is the programming in the background. And if you really want, like, good programming, you can just, you know, make it look better yourself. It's not like it's not a 5-star game. It would be an indie game. And we weren't sure, like, if it turns out to be good, what we'll do with it or anything, but just sort of like a mini project, I guess. That was sort of the idea, anyway. It's not fully fleshed out either, so things could probably change and probably will change. But, oh damn, I'm finding a lot of coal. I fucking struck lucky. Anyway. So that was like our fucking idea, and hopefully it comes to fruition before I graduate in December. I hope. But if not, you know, hopefully we'll keep working on it and make it a full game. Because the first thing that we want to get done in it is to make the like the RPG side of it, where you become leader of your nation, like the Zelda-esque or Minecraft-esque. Well, the Minecraft thing's a little different. Oh man, I ran into 2 veins. This is annoying. There's too much coal. Although, I guess I can't complain, but it's still quite a lot of coal. So yeah, that's like the Minecraft-esque thing was where you can, depending on how you complete quests, well, I guess they wouldn't be quests, but they'd be like suggestions or whatever, because you can basically do whatever you want. So the thing that comes from Minecraft is you can do whatever you want, number 1. Number 2, you can just do what you want, but you can then I'm trying to figure out the right phrase and wording to use, but you don't just do what you want, but you can also, depending on how you do it, different outcomes can happen. So, for instance, like, let's say you're asked to build or to gather resources for a for a fort, like the person in charge of the government wants you to make a fort, and depending on how you do it, like let's say you go and you gather resources yourself. You go out and you hack up the rock and you gather the lumber from the trees and all this other stuff. Then your country would have less of those resources available to do other projects. And depending on where you put the materials depends on where it's built. So if you put them in like a narrow pass, and the fort is built there, and then let's say another country invades, your country is much safer because you put it in a really good area, and everything is then what's the word? Where is the thing? Then since everything is much safer, like you have a better chance, like if the other country is more powerful than you, you have a better chance of surviving because you have better strategic placement of things. Damn, am I getting a lot of fucking emails? I don't know what they are. Probably hope it's love from you guys, but more likely spam. That's all I seem to get anyway. Spam, 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 spam. But yeah, like where. And like other things you could do, like let's say you collected the resources by traveling to a different country and ninjaing the resources from them. Like you can lose relations, but your country has those resources still available, or you can trade for them, or you can steal them like from somebody else's treasury, like literally go there and just take them. Or you could dismantle other buildings and take their resources and use that, and that would be like the idea behind it. Oops. Iron! So, I mean, I don't know how that sounds to you guys, but to me it sounds like the best possible like game ever made, where essentially it's like a first-person version of Europa Universalis, which you guys have probably seen me play, or I hope the Minecraft people have at least given an attempt to go see Europa, because it's an amazing game. If you haven't, I would suggest you go watch it right now. Damn, it's a lot of resources. But yeah, if you imagine like a combination of Europa and an RPG and a little bit of Minecraft, you can understand what the idea is. It's like the game I've always wanted to play, where you somehow, where your actions control the outcomes of a country or a nation from the time that you are, like, nomadic before you even settle, where your tribes and stuff like that, until the time that you do settle and you form a country, and you have relations between you and your neighbors, and you try and form empires and all that stuff, and that was like what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to do it because I can't program, and it seems like it would be a lot of work to begin with. So hopefully my friend can do it, and when he does, as I said, I'll show you guys, because that's what I do. I'm like that. I think that would be the right thing to do. I gotta replace that now. There we go. Oops. 1, 2. Damn, we've come down a long way. Oh, I forgot, don't ever, ever dig right below you. You never know where you're gonna end up. Anyway. Sorry if my stiffing is making you, like, annoyed or anything, but I really can't help it. I wish it wasn't stuffed right now. And it's like that stuffiness that's way, way, way back in your sinuses that you can't get out, like, no matter how much you want to blow it or like pick it or any of that stuff. It's like so far back that you can't do any of those things. It's just stuffiness and it's horrible. I'm not actually sick or anything, it just doesn't feel good. I guess that would be the best description. It sucks. One more pick, and then we'll go back up. And it's been half an hour, not terrible. I hope you guys have watched Lucy's Let's Play. I actually think it's pretty good. It's her first true Let's Play, and she's been enjoying doing it, so I really hope you guys enjoy it as well. From the comments and the likes, I think so far, people are enjoying it, but I want to hear directly from you guys what you think, or maybe you should just go tell her, because she would want to hear directly. Also, I think we gotta eat something here. There we go. And let's keep digging. Diggy, diggy, diggy. Diggy, diggy hole. Yes, Yogscast is awesome. But I am not the Yogscast. I'm not Simon, and I'm not Lewis. So, also, speaking of the Yogscast, if you've actually seen what they look like, Lewis looks so much like Paul McCartney. It's just kind of funny. I don't know why he reminded me of Paul McCartney, but he just does, and so I like laugh every time I see what he looks like. And I don't think I look like anybody. Well, ooh, put down another torch. We definitely have enough ladders to reach the bottom, but we don't have enough pick to reach the bottom yet. I'm hoping we come across some diamond or some damn, or some redstone, more importantly, because I want to make a map to see sort of where I am. There we go. We should be able to get probably one more floor out of this, which I still think is quite impressive for just a small little little mine. Oh, apparently it's thundering up there. You can hear it. We're gonna lose a pick. Yep. Okay. Let's put down a few more. And do we need to have a... probably. There we go. Let's go up. Yep. I knew I heard thunder. And it's not here, where I am. Runny, runny, run. Run up the damn thing. Okay. I really hope there's no fucking creepers around here. That would kind of suck. Alright, I'm going to go harvest really quick. Because there's a lot of stuff over here that's been growing while we were down. So I'll go harvest. And then go back and see what we can do with the rest of our stuff. Alright. Let's put this in here. So that hopefully... Because I guess, I don't know why, but it sometimes doesn't give me seeds. Sometimes it gives me too many seeds. So now I have an abundance of seed. And yes, that's also what she said. It is definitely what she said. Oh, you're not done yet. You're done, and you're done, and you're done. And... blah. Throw that shit away. It's nasty garbage. Anyway. Up to home we go. Right. Let's put in the iron. Let's put away all this cobble. We're out of room. Put the brick there. Alright, now we're pretty much set. I've got a bunch of coal now. Ooh, that's only down to 2 wooden planks. Let's see what happens if this wooden plank goes away, because if it does, I'll switch over to coal. Yep. It seems that we're done, which means that I'll toss one coal in. Should be good. Although technically wooden planks are more efficient if you have them. Although they, not per stack, but they're more efficient because 2 of them does 3. Like, so you do it more accurately and you don't end up with a lot of waste if you use wooden planks, and you can get them the best thing from trees. So, if you don't have lots of coal, then use wooden planks. And if you do have lots of wooden planks, use lots of wooden planks because they're still better. Damn. It seems that sun's come out. See if we can make a few more, yes, we can make 2 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 books. 1, oops. 1, 2. Go. And 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I got 2 bookshelves. I was sort of going for this. Oh well. I think it looks okay. Maybe I'll fill in this, I don't know what I'll do with it, but I think we also need to make this chest a little bit bigger because we've run out of room. Let's take this chest, put it right here. So now we've got enough room for everything. Put away the coal. And I think we're good. 15 iron. Iron. What to do with you? I would like to go back and make my iron sword again. That'd be good. Maybe I'll make 2, just so I can be even here. Put 1 away just in case anything happens. Put away a sword. You never know. Put away this, I don't need you, or you. Make all this into bread. There we go. We got 8 pieces of bread now, which is nice. What to make with the iron? I know I need 8 to make a compass, but I don't have any redstone. And iron's not that hard to come by, to be honest. But I still want to save the 8. I guess I can make an iron axe. That'll work. So at least that's a backup weapon, and I'll save the iron for a later time. And I've got class this afternoon. It's a much easier class. And I do have to sort of go get ready for it, but let's watch the sunset. Then I'll end off the episode, because it's so beautiful. And if you look the other way, You get to see the moonrise over there. I think it looks wonderful. It's just like, it's one of the more awesome things you get to see in Minecraft is the sunset and moonrise. I mean, yes, that means monsters, but it still looks pretty cool if you ask me. Look at that. Look at that. And I like the new lighting. Like, and it's really cool, like, depending on which way you face. Like, look at the clouds. Depending on which way you face, they change color. Although they would really look like this. I think that's a really cool view, looking at the clouds. But looking from here, they look all kind of whatever. If this would change, depending on where you look to change that, instead it would just be the right color like this, I think it would look pretty cool. Oh well. Anyway, this has been MOS with, nope, not yet. I'm just going to make some more. I'm going to make some more picks first. There we go. Alright. Now I'm really done. So, see you guys next time.